morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Formula Costco. We are here for race 10 of the season, the first ever Formula Costco Miami Grand Prix. The week after we had the first ever Canadian Grand Prix, we are adding another new track to the history books here in Miami for the first ever time. I am, of course, Normy on Xbox with you as always, joined by the one and only BB and Potato in the booth. Potato, are you there?
Oh my gosh, my battery's died. Okay.
Oh, I was okay. I was very confused.
Every time. Okay. What were you talking about?
I was just introducing you like normal.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Here. I'm excited for this one. 19-turn course, hopping the border from legally from Canada to the U.S. here in Miami today. Gonna be interesting. This championship battle got close, and then it kind of widened a bit last week between Banjo and Cole. So, be interesting to watch.
Yep. Had a no safety car race in Canada last week, the second one of the season, and it saw a new winner in the history books. Mr. Garrison got his first career win in Canada last week in dominating fashion. Started second, got the lead on the initial start from Banjo after a good start, and really never looked back. There was some strategy that played out that kind of put it in doubt, but Garrison was clearing away the fastest man in Canada last week, and he'll be going for a back-to-back on new tracks this week. And he will be going for the win in the in-season tournament. Him and Banjo are the final two, and whoever finishes higher in this race will be the in-season tournament champion, the first ever one.
Yeah, I think Banjo's
watching Garrison's first lap here. God, sorry.
They've kind of cruised through this. Out of the championship. Kind of gone under the radar because a lot of these guys have missed races.
So we were mentioning the championship battle. It is 12 points. Banjo leads over Cole. Then you have to go 34 back of Banjo to find Slurp, and then DeMeo is way back after that. Banjo to P1, no surprise there. Garrison to second.
How about Leafy back in this one? He's running his first lap around here.
Yeah. Nice to see Leafy back. A well-versed veteran of this league. And we talk about it every single week, but the qualifying pole streak for Banjo isn't going to continue tonight. It would be pole number... It would be his 7th pole in a row if he were to win the pole here in Miami tonight, which is just a ridiculous streak that he is continuing to uphold.
Yeah, but I mean, once it comes...
It's cheesy and snowy on laps right now as well.
Also, the races recently, I mean, it's been Garrison's been right with him as well as Cole, so... I mean, it really just depends on if he can keep it. He has kept it quite a couple times, a few times through this season. That's why he has the points lead. But yeah, I mean, qualifying's where it starts, and he's the best at it.
And we still have only had 2 people win poles this season. Remember, Cole won the first 3, and ever since then it's been Banjo. As Cheesy's going for a wild ride on the front stretch, trying to DNF, and finally does.
Yeah, and if that's right, first 3 were Cole, and the rest were Banjo. That 4th race was Monaco,
yes.
Wasn't it? That was the one Cole missed. So
it was.
Ever since he's come back, it's been just Banjo winning them.
Skinny making his first run as Snowy, I believe, is just lagged out. Joey on a lap here as well. Banjo, Garrison, Chris, Slurp, McKinnon, the current top 5. Is everyone really seeing this track for the first time? Obviously no races here before. I think quite a few guys have tried to do some practice because they don't really know a lot about the track.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some tracks, even if you haven't raced it in the game or like in a league, there's still, you know, places that you just don't want to race in because of real life or what you've heard from it. There's a couple of turns I'll talk about. I mean, I could talk about now for my picks if you want to, but
go ahead. Yeah, do it.
For again, one driver and 2 things. Actually, it'll be a team today, and 2 things about the track. The biggest thing I want to start out with for the track is it's turns 14 and 15 under the bridge, very tight. Actually, I believe that's Bama going through it right now. It's very tight. That left and right, and you know, there's pretty big sausage curbs. If you hit those, that hurts a lot. I think you could get course penalties through there. If you go slow through there, and there's a guy behind you, you can easily get past in that long straightaway afterwards. And that's the second part about the track I'm going to talk about. That very long straightaway from turn 16 down to turn 17. There's a DRS zone. It's double the length of the front straightaway. It's so long, and the exit you get from beforehand is so important. I mean, you can fly by guys and not give them a chance through there if you get a good run. And the team I'm going to talk about, Aston Martin. Wait, right? Shoot, yeah. The Joey and Slurp have both finished outside of the points last week in Canada, so it's going to be very important for them to gain that back. They're now 3rd in constructors behind McLaren. They just can't quite gain enough, even though both of them have been finishing better than Cheesy, that second McLaren driver. So watch for them.
Did you say Joe? I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you say Joey and Slurp finished outside the points last week?
No, podium. I might have said points. I meant
okay.
podium.
Yeah, you said points. I was like, hold on.
Outside of the podium.
You're good.
We'll watch out for one of them to get back up in there. Try to get that second place in constructors. I think they can definitely get that, as Cheesy's kind of fallen off this second half of the season as we enter the second half of the season. So watch out for that here today.
Yeah, the second place in the constructors definitely heating up. McLaren has an 11-point advantage over Aston right now. Williams still the clear leaders, 60 points ahead of McLaren.
Yeah.
Have to see if anyone's able to cut into that gap, but not much time left. Only 6 races after tonight to try to catch up to McLaren.
And that second Williams car, who are the far and away constructors leaders right now, is DeMayo's being filled in by, that's Chris, I believe.
Yes, Chris.
Car, yeah.
And I would be remiss not to talk about the kind of the storyline heading into tonight after we had another league run before this with a lot of guys that are in this race right now, and a lot of them are not very happy with each other, specifically Cole and Chris and a couple of other people. Aiden was here, but he has, I guess, left and decided not to race.
Oh!
So,
did Joey
what just
mean
happened
to do that?
Joey?
He just wrecked in the...
I'm not sure.
It didn't look intentional. He hit the inside part of that left and right hand corner there.
Oh, Slurp just smacked the wall in Sector 2.
Well, it was where I was talking about 14-15 on that left-hand wall. Joey hit it and DNF'd to his car. It didn't look intentional.
Joey has a 128.32, currently 4th. Will not be able to improve on that now that he is out. Leafy also has retired. Leafy all the way down in 11th right now. And Slurp coming out of the final couple of corners, trying to improve on his previous time. Can he do so? And he will by 7/10, move Slurp up ahead of his teammate into the 127s. Still a long way off of the top 2. Banjo and Garrison are both back out. Garrison just taking the green for his second run.
with the pace Garrison.
It is kind of crazy to me about Miami how the first sector is so high speed and then the rest of it is just very technical.
Yeah, and I mean, but even with that, I think that first sector, as you said, first part of the first sector and a half, are a really fast pace. But I think that doesn't mean the technical section isn't very important. I mean, that's where you're gonna have your penalties probably happen. That's where you're gonna have big mistakes
Yeah,
matter
100%.
more as the walls tighten up. And yeah, I mean, every part of this track's pretty important. Probably pretty frustrating for some guys. It'll be fun to watch.
This lap from Garrison looking very good. Half a second of improvement through the first two sectors. And we didn't even mention before, we have strict track limits on here for qualifying tonight. Trying something new. We'll not have it on for the race. We will have everyone retire, and then we will make a new race after this. But Garrison got to jump into the 126s with a 126.78. As he improves by half a second. Banjo has actually had this lap invalidated. And there's the strict track limits coming into play. Garrison with a very impressive lap. Looking for his first career pole the week after his first career win. Aaron on a lap as well. Aaron's had a very impressive run this season. I think exceeding his own expectations. Just getting solid results, not getting in a lot of trouble, and I think just doing well for himself.
Dick improved by maybe half a tenth. Less than that, but doesn't gain him many spots.
Jake up to 10th. Aaron here coming out of the last corner. See what kind of time he can put down. Going to be a 128.6, which will put him to 7th. A nice run for him, just ahead of Bama. Chris back out on track. Seeing a lot more spread out times than usual so far. Still have 4 minutes left. Anyone can improve their time, as the Mercedes teammates are trying to do right now, currently 10th and 14th.
Caden on or McKinnon on track right now. For that's a 128.8. I would put him a couple spots higher. But he can marginally improve through this lap.
You see on the bottom right there, actually, I think this is an invalidated lap from McKinnon.
Oh, how can you tell? Oh, if it's red, is that
the track is fully red, meaning
I've
this
been
lap
seeing
isn't
that so many
count.
times. I was just assuming. Oh yes, that is invalidated for him. Never mind. That won't be a lap he can put down.
Only other
Aaron
person on the lap right now,
too.
I believe, is Chris.
Yeah, Aaron's got his validated. Yeah. It will be, it becomes, it's not going to be strict anymore for the race, though, so I guess that's not an issue as much once we get in there, just for qualifying. Oh, we heard, because
Cole, Slurp, Garrison all back out for their final runs of the session.
Chris at the end, tapped
Chris, I believe, on an in-lap right here. Bama on a flyer again. First time we've seen Bama in a little bit. Good to see him back as well. Bama's first race since Spa, I believe. Nope, he raced Bahrain DNF'd. But it's his first start in a few weeks. As now we have everybody back out minus Aaron and Jake. As we continue to watch Bama. Slurp has taken the green for his final run. As McKinnon retires, will not improve from 10th.
Slurp down in 10th for the first sector.
Chris also retires. Cole on his flyer will check in with him. Bama improving very nicely through the first two sectors. So we watch Cole here.
Oh, Slurp hits the wall. Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, and he's going for a big spin, and that's going to be his session over. Somehow did not get the lap invalidated right there, but it's not going to matter because of the damage, and obviously the spin is going to kill his time. Bama jumps into the top 5 with a 128 flat.
Oh, Boyle spun out.
Cole, one of those guys, he specifically needs, or sorry, Slurp needs a good run tonight to try to vault himself back into the championship battle. And he is done for the session as well. Garrison has taken the green. Banjo still on his final out lap, as Aaron, Skinny, Jake, and Snowy all are as well. You have JB and Boyled on laps as well. As Cole, 3/10 of improvement. He needs about 7/10 to get up to Garrison. Can he do it? With 1 sector to go. 10 seconds left, so this will be the session right here. Banjo, I believe, should get to the line just in time. He does. Can Aaron and Skinny get there as well? Believe they both did. Aaron, oh my goodness, Aaron crosses the line with 1 second left. Can Cole get pole? He cannot. Misses it by just around 1/10 of a second, so Cole will be second right now. But Banjo still going with his lap. Garrison's even improving on his lap again. 10th and a half up, coming to the line. What will be the bar for the rest of the field for Garrison? Here he is, 126.72. It's half a tenth of improvement, but still he'll take anything. As Banjo is improving by a lot.
Yep.
3/10 up through Sector 1 for Banjo. 2.5 tenths, excuse me. Banjo needs about 4/10 to take pole away and take his 6th in a row.
Aaron's lap invalidated.
Sorry, this would be 7th in a row for Banjo if he's able to get this right here. How's the time looking through Sector 2? 5/10 of a second. If he's able to keep this up, it will be another pole. Garrison's hoping he slows down a little bit here in the final sector. Is it going to be first career pole for Garrison or Banjo 7th in a row? To the line. Banjo flying through the final corner. Is it going to be enough? And it is! Banjo on top again. 126.593. Skinny jumps to P7. Nice run for him. Aaron finishes. Aaron is
it's still P9 because
in 9th.
It was invalidated. He was just running out there just for time.
And that is going to be pole number 7 in a row for Banjo, the championship leader.
Got it close this time, but he still got it.
There are the gaps you see. 10th and a third to Garrison. Cole 3/10 back, and then the rest of the field over a second back. Slurp 4th, 1.2. Bam, a nice run for him in 5th. And now we will do what we talked about earlier. Everyone's going to jump in here and retire. And then we will go to the lobby, make it regular track limits, and then go from there. But I've been requested to call this as the normal race start, so might have some fun with it as we see. Hopefully, everyone barrel it into the turn 1 wall right here.
Should be a pretty calm start coming up here. I don't think we're gonna see
pretty
much chaos.
pretty calm indeed. Pretty calm for sure. Alright, here we go. It is going to be the first ever Miami Grand Prix in Formula Costco history, and we have guys jump at the start! There's Slurp going!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, everyone has jumped the start. What is going on? And into the... oh my gosh, the whole field, no one has brakes! What is going on? The entire field has missed turn one! And oh my goodness, it's penalties galore, everyone's dead. Skinny is leading the race. Skinny's the only one, and there's a red flag. I've never seen that in this game before. Wow. That's awesome. But now we have to wait longer because of the red flag. Alright, we're going again with just 6 drivers left in the race. As Aaron gets a penalty for jump the start. Leafy is your leader here on lap number 3, as there goes Aaron, and oh, there's a crash at the back, and oh, they lost brakes again! Oh my goodness, the entire field's into the turn 1 wall!
There's just no grip down there.
What is going on the track?
The biggest wheelman in Formula Costco to the lead.
JB Smooth with no wing is going to lead them, but he is stuck in the wall.
He's burning it down. I don't think he knows there's Cadence coming up behind him. McKinnon.
Oh, here we go. And oh, McKinnon's gone.
Here comes the
JB Smooth is going to win in Miami.
To the lead. The safety car goes out front.
The safety car takes the lead.
Probably faster Aston Martin than the 2 guys actually driving it this week. So.
And there's JB retiring. Bama gets fast slap even though there wasn't even a lap completed. Oh, what a visual. JB Smooth wins by 18.5 seconds. How about that? What a race for him.
That'll be on the JB report. The Jib report. Fastest lap was a 3-minute 42 second.
And look who's on third! His first career podium! OP Cheesy Man! He did it! He did it!
It finally happened.
It finally happened.
No, he still didn't get points. Unfortunate.
Alright, now we will set the grid and go again. They're gonna be like about like 25 things I can post on the no context page after that.
I played a tornado siren. I don't think it came through the mic, but you know, oh well.
It did not. That would have been great.
Dang it! That would have been so cool. Some Turtle Beach mics, dude. I didn't pick anything up. Well, other news, how about that first week of college football? How do you think about that? Well, I guess you're a Clemson fan, aren't you?
Uh, was not great for my my Clemson fandom, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Kentucky won, but by a touchdown to Toledo, so it's not looking great, but, kind of entertaining week.
A win's a win, man.
Yeah,
Could have been worse. Could have been Army and lost to an FCS school.
yeah, in overtime, yeah, that was bad. How about Bill
Yeah.
Belichick with North Carolina getting blown out
Oh
on
God,
Monday
that was
night?
painful too.
Yeah,
My poor father.
yeah,
My dad is a huge Tar Heels fan. He was looking forward to this game so much, and just for them to lose 48-14, that was rough.
I mean, in my opinion, they've been putting too much old guys to coach their basketball program. Put one in football, and he just sucks. But I mean, I think that's what happens when you put somebody who's coached the same team for 2.5 decades in college, completely different,
Right.
type of thing going on with a whole new program. And I mean, that could definitely happen. I don't think it's going to end that well. I think he's going to take his paycheck and then leave.
Yeah, I mean it was going to take time no matter what because the Tar Heels haven't had a good football team in a while. Ever
Yeah,
since it's been since Sam Howell was the quarterback that they were good. Um, but yeah, it's either way was not a great college football week for me. I'll say that. At least Clemson plays Troy this week, so it can't be much worse.
yeah. At least I'm not an Alabama fan. There's a lot of those near me that aren't happy. So.
Yeah, hate watching them was very fun though. I will say that.
One of the guys in our field, Cole, he's an Alabama fan. I think Bama is too. I would assume so.
He,
So we're in a better
yeah,
situation than
I
them.
would think since his name is Alabama Outlaw.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're loading into the real race. Believe we'll just be going off the start here. And hopefully they have more grip in the turn one than they did in the last
Yeah.
race.
Hopefully they cleaned off that oil, whatever is
Yes.
suspicious substance in turn one.
Hi, Aaron. All right. After I don't know if you want to call it a dress rehearsal in the first start, we will be actually getting the real start this time in moments here in Miami. And here we go. Banjo and Garrison, the 2-in-season tournament opponents, are on the front row. Lights are out. We are underway for the very first time in Miami. Banjo gets a better start than he did last week over Garrison as they go into turn one. There's a big someone just got sent into turn one. I think that was Chris. Got sent by, I believe that might have been Slurper. I think it was one of the Astons. I'm not sure which one. There was big contact, and that's going to lose Chris multiple spots all the way down to 11th as still jockeying for position back here as there's Chris cutting the corner majorly right there.
And Skinny got damaged into turn one.
Oh, Chris has damage, I believe, as well.
Oh, sideways.
That's Chris again. As he and Josh now battle with Aaron watching on. Chris on the wall.
Skinny had contact with somebody going into turn one, hit the back of somebody else's rear diffuser or whatever that's called. And he's running without, I think, either side of it. Actually, no, he has the left side, but the entire right side chunk is missing on that wing.
Oh, big contact on the wall for Josh. And he hits Aaron, and now there goes Snowy to the inside now. It is chaos back here.
So
Cheesy
tight
starting
through
for
there.
the back. Just gets past Jake as McKinnon and Skinny battle for 8th and 9th with the two Red Bulls just ahead. Up front, Banjo leads by 0.6 over Garrison, Cole, Slurp, and Joey, the top 5. Good starts for JB, McKinney, and Josh. Up 3, 4, and 5 spots. Not a good start for Jake or Chris or Aaron. Oh, caution! Is that for Chris? Chris going slow in Sector 1. Rejoins just ahead of Leafy. But a very brutal start for Chris in the second Williams tonight. With his struggles, oh, Skitty is slow as well.
Yeah, he has that damage. He's trying to survive right now. Surprised he didn't pit off that first lap.
Still going to try to attack Joshua for 10 because he goes to the inside. DRS now enabled because it is lap 2.
Oh.
Oh, there's a huge send. Snowy completely missed his braking point, almost took his teammate out. And they're going to make contact again. My goodness, that was a very, very late send from Snowy. And he hit Josh and Aaron. I don't think either of them are going to be particularly happy about that. Back up front, Garrison is there off the final corner, closes right up to the rear wing of Banjo. They have actually lost Cole and Slurp behind them. And they have a 2-second lead over Joey. As Garrison will take fastest lap away. Joe will get Garrison to the inside for the lead here. Banjo wants to defend as Chris is stopped in Sector 3.
No, we lost 3 spots there somehow.
Chris now into the pits. As yeah, Snowy did fall to 14th. Cheesy up to 13th from the back of the field.
That was all
quickly
lap
closing.
2.
Oh my goodness, quickly closing on Aaron. Gonna try to go to the outside. And he will fly around the Alpine, or will he? Still side by side between the two. And there goes Cheesy through to 12th. Bama and Joey have swapped 5th and 6th again. Bama back up to P5. Cole really not able to make ground on the 2 leaders. But Garrison could be setting up for a move here on Banjo with the DRS. Banjo will be using a lot of battery here, though. Banjo completely out of ERS. Garrison still has 40%, which could set him up very well for a move down the front stretch if he so chooses to take it. And he got a really good run off the last corner as well. Completing lap 3 of 29, Banjo will retain the lead. Have a 4-car battle, 5-car battle actually, for the final point as, oh, Jake speeding in the pits. That seems to be a theme for him, unfortunately. Early pit stop for the Ferrari, and he will have a penalty as well, as Josh gets a huge run on Skinny.
Oh.
And goes to the inside.
Snowy.
And I believe Snowy is around, yes. Oh, Skinny just missed that corner very badly and lost 11th to Cheesy as well.
Why he hasn't pitted? It seems to have lost a lot of pace from that damage from turn 1.
Yeah, 100%. Now going to be under heavy threat from Aaron, who is closing quick, and there goes Aaron, going to easily go by.
The back half of the top 10 starters all have fallen out of there.
Yeah, good point.
Biggest,
Chris started 6th and is in last right now.
biggest mover is Josh Brown, up 7 spots into 10th. Trying to get the second
Great
points
start
finish
for
for
him.
that team this season.
Joey and Bama still battling for 5th. Still no change at the front of the field. Top 5 have all remained where they started, and Cole's still 1.2 seconds back. With With the season entering the final stages, it is critical that Cole make this championship gap as small as possible. That is, yellow is for Snowy again, I believe, as Skinny has finally come into the pits with his damage. Banjo once again using all of his battery to defend on the straights, while Garrison is harvesting and has 50%. Banjo has just 18 now.
Here comes Cheesy up into 10th.
Oh, Garrison in the wall off of turn 16. That is going to allow Banjo to pull far away, and Cole is now in the DRS of the top two, as is Slurp, so this is going to conjoin those two separate battles together into one. As a mistake there from Garrison, which we do not see very much, it's going to bring Cole and Slurp into the lead battle for the moment.
It's huge for Cole. He needs to stay with them.
And Snowy already with a time penalty of really early to be getting a 3-second.
I think we'll see more of those, honestly.
As JB's pitting all the way from 8th. Does he have damage as well?
He's been complaining about tire wear on this F1 game. It could just be that. We'll
and
see.
no, JB going to hard, so this was a planned pit stop for him then. Only making the mediums that he started with last 5 laps. That's not a very good sign for his tire wear, or probably anybody else's. As you see the tire compounds, we take a look at those for the first time. The entire grid started on mediums. JB just switched to hards, as we mentioned, and I believe Jake and Skinny did the same. JB falls to 13th. That's going to put Josh back up at the points now, with Aaron behind him in 11th. Cheesy up to 9th and closing on Boyled. I haven't even mentioned Boyled in 8th place. Nice run for the Mercedes to start this race. 7th and 8th right now.
Yeah, I mean, he was, what, 2 laps down in Canada, so a huge 180 this week.
Oh, Snowy's out! Snowy, I believe, has crashed in sector
That's
2.
on the straightaway. I don't know.
And
Right
is that a full course or a VSC? I think it's full course. Yep, everyone's going to come into the pits here. Or no, Garrison. Oh, what Garrison? Oh my goodness, he thought about changing his mind and then just barely dodged the wall to get back on the pit road. Oh my goodness, that was almost race ending. And Joey gets a penalty. Oh, that is terrible news for Joey. And Garrison getting a new front wing. I believe he might have actually hit the wall there on entry. That's going to cost him a lot of time and probably going to cost him 2nd and 3rd. Yes, he has lost 2nd and 3rd to Cole and Slurp. As Boyle speeds as well. Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
And Josh gets a time penalty. What is happening on this pit cycle right here?
Josh Brown got his for a collision with Cheesy. It said OPT's man.
Yeah, I did see that. What in the world is going on? Josh gets a new front wing, and I guess something happened on their way into the pits.
That's weird. I mean, from my perspective,
the Sauber and the McLaren,
it didn't look like there was a huge difference between the speed of Josh and Boyled, but Boyled got a speeding, and Josh was probably going too slow if he got that for a collision behind him.
Oh man!
So I don't know how that would have happened.
Disastrous turn of events for a lot of guys that had good starts to the race. Boyled, Joey, and Josh all get 10-second penalties. And JB will move back up to 8th as what just happened? It says Jake is in the lead for some reason. For me.
For me, it still says Banjo.
Guess my thing is glitched because it says Jake is in the lead even though he's in literal last. I don't know what to say about that, but this has actually split the strategies here a little bit. We have Banjo the leader on hards, as are Slurp and Garrison. Cole on the mediums, as are Bama, Joey, and McKinnon. Then you have JB who just pitted the lap before.
Oh, now it just said that for me. Yeah, it just put Jake up to the lead for me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Boiled Cheesy on the mediums, Aaron on the hards, sorry. Aaron on the mediums, Josh, Leafy, Skinny on hards, and Chris pitted a couple of laps ago for mediums.
I think it gave Jake a lap because it says 1 lap old hards. He just came out of the pit road with new tires. So.
Interesting.
It's interesting. Joey's down pit road with Boyled and Josh Brown.
Yeah, probably serving. They're probably serving
Oh
their
yeah,
penalties here.
I already forgot. They're going on
So
to
Joey goes on to another new set of hards. And Boyled goes on to mediums. And yep, Josh is into surface 10-second penalty as well. So all these guys getting their penalties served. Probably better to do it now than wait till later. Josh on to mediums as well. He will rejoin in 16th. It is still saying Jake is the leader.
And at what point do you just say, okay, whatever? I mean, it says
Yeah, man, I'm not sure what to do about it.
It gave him a lap at one point. The game put him another lap around than it should have been. Because it says he's on 2 lap old hards. I believe he pitted the same lap as everybody else, and but he went another lap around. Maybe something to do with where his pit stall is, and it kind of reset it as he went across it. I don't know. He actually is right behind the safety car.
Oh.
Yeah, did the safety car move?
Yeah, I just noticed that too. These guys are all...
That's so weird.
These guys are all not with the safety car.
I wonder, I mean, I guess the game thinks too that he's the leader, so he's behind the safety car in the lead.
So, Jake just got handed the lead then, on a glitch.
But he's a lap ahead, I think. No, he won't be. They'll catch up, and he'll be...
No, everyone will be with him, but he will be the leader.
So at least the game didn't put him a lap ahead this time. He'll be in the lead, I think.
But that screws Josh, because now Josh is considered a lap down.
Yeah.
And he's going to be starting behind the safety car in front of the rest of the field.
Some bad luck.
What is going on?
He's also had some kind of other bogus 10-second penalties. This might have been another one that caused this with Cheesy. I don't really know how he would have gotten it. So, yeah, this is unfortunate for him, but I mean, I guess it's a gift to Jake if we just let him keep it, and we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying in the chat, he's saying, why am I leading? We're so cooked. Josh is coming back into the pits here.
I mean, might as well.
And yeah, the rest of the field is going to catch up to Jake, and Jake is going to be the leader. Wow, I can safely say I've never seen this before.
And Sauber Kick here went from at one point 10th and 11th at the start of this race had gotten up to, and then out on 16th, 17th through some mysterious circumstances.
Yeah, unfortunate for Josh, who was in the points before this safety car came out. And also, with this weird glitch happening, it has caused the safety car to last a very long time. Which is gonna, I believe, help those guys that took hards right here.
JB saying this is a known glitch, I guess. This is something that sometimes happens. Pretty rare, so I guess this is just part of the game here, I mean.
Interesting. This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Yeah, same here. And I mean, it sucks for Josh Brown. He went down again, still in second. So, but second in line, but a lap down. So, it's gonna be very interesting. I mean, now how about this? I mean, Cole is leading the strategy. Is that? Wait, where even? No, never mind. I read that wrong. So Banjo's still ahead of there. Did Garrison lose out on that? I'm trying to...
Yeah, Garrison, because of the wing change because I don't know if you saw what happened to him. He thought about staying out. He was coming in, then thought about staying out, then decided against staying out, and I guess he hit the wall on pit entry.
Here we go.
Oh, we're going. Oh my gosh. My bad. As Cole is gonna immediately fly to the inside of Banjo for second.
Oh, this
With
is
Jake, your leader, still, Cole and Banjo still side by side. Garrison back in 5th now after all those shenanigans. Cole is immediately trying to go for the lead, but Jake says no and slams the door. Cole looking for a big switchback. Trying to get this moved on as quick as possible. Banjo hot on his tail. Cole, does he have enough battery to get the move done? Gonna go to the inside for the lead and take it away. And Banjo trying to go through the middle. Thought about it there, but will take second away. Here comes Slurp through trying to do the same. Gonna be very hard to do with this very technical, tight section of the track right here, though. Oh, Jake and Slurp made contact. Slurp sent it in, and that was faster than Jake wanted to go. I'm not sure if Slurp has damage. I did see some debris.
Half the field isn't even here.
I don't know what to say. This game is very weird. Garrison going to the inside of Slurp here, and Slurp does have damage from that. He is missing his left end plate. Jake quickly falling back. Does Garrison take the spot from Slurp? He does, to move up to 3rd, but now Cole and Banjo are gone. Bama passes Jake for 5th. DRS now enabled.
I mean, Jake only has one spot that's right behind him, and he has a gap to 8th because of it was kind of the safety car just went, and there's a ton of guys that didn't catch up. So I mean, this is about the biggest possible gift you could get. Not a diss on Jake. I mean, he didn't do anything, but I mean, this is huge for him. Just from last to getting well, besides the DNF from Snowy to the lead, and now he's gonna have a gap that he can he'll sit here for a while. But out front, it's close between Banjo and Cole.
Cole, a new leader. This safety car period has been crucial for him because he was 3rd and now is leading. Slurp trying to keep pace back there in 4th. And now Garrison's in the same spot that Cole was before.
Oh.
Being just outside of DRS, but here comes Banjo for the lead. Banjo not being content to sit behind Cole. And he gets the move done on the straightaway. Banjo back up to the lead. But now in a big battery deficit to Cole. If Cole wants to try to get the move back done, he's going to look to do that. On the front stretch, to the inside goes the McLaren. And Cole retakes 1st place. But through all that, they have increased the gap to Garrison and Slurp even more.
Looked through and somebody lost a wing plate. I think it was somebody in the back. Yeah, it's Skinny again. He was battling with Chris there for 14th. And we're gonna get Cole back here.
We've seen Banjo be very aggressive with the battery, and that is not going to be the case this time. Going to sit behind Cole. But Garrison is just like that, closed into DRS range.
Jake
That is going to put the top 5 all in the same DRS, but nope, Slurp might have just lost it. And nope, Slurp is not going to have DRS, as there goes Banjo back to 1st. Garrison now gonna close right up to them, while leaving Slurp in the dust. Now Slurp gonna be under pressure from Bama. Remember, Colt and Bama on the mediums. The rest of these front runners are on the hard tires.
Oh!
Oh, and there goes Chris.
Like, cleaned out Skinny, and he DNF'd from that. I don't know
Well, Chris was saying in the chat how Skinny made him lose his wing on lap 1, so that might have been some revenge there.
Well, Skinny lost his wing on lap 1. I don't know what that would have been about.
And oh no, another penalty, this time for Aaron. But where the safety car came out, these guys, Cheesy, Joey, were all able to pit. Boyle pits as well. Remember, Joey, Boyle, Josh had those penalties before that they were able to serve last time, but cost them their track position. And Cheesy gets a 3-second while under safety car. Boyle gets a new front wing and will rejoin in 14th. Josh still considered a lap down, unfortunately, and is not going to be able to get that back, I don't believe. As I know we've only had a couple of racing laps, so we'll see if this safety car causes any of the leaders to come in. I think Cole is debating right here. Cole is going to come in, and looks like everyone is going to follow him.
Nope, not Jake is going to stay out.
Jake is going to be the new leader once again.
He was sitting pretty good for the safety car. He would have been in a really good spot as Leafy stopped his car for some reason. Leave the Delta.
Cole will retain the lead over Banjo. Slurf lost his 7th right there. Oh, he had to get wing wing change. That's right. That's gonna move McKinnon up to 6th.
I believe Cheesy stayed out there along with Joey.
They pit the lap before.
Yeah.
So Aaron is, I believe, serving his drive-through, but just put on the soft tires, which we have not seen anybody run at all tonight so far. So the field will now form up behind the safety car. And we will be past halfway this lap. It's been a very strange race. I don't know what other word to describe it.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff has happened, but out front for lead, it's been mainly these same three: Cole, Banjo, and Garrison.
And Jake.
Yep. I mean, he's done a good job. He kept it in 6th. He was legitimately just running for 6th there in front of McKinnon.
But now he's going to be... He is the only driver in the field besides Skinny who didn't pit under that safety car.
Yeah, he's going to have to pit
likely
again.
going to be tougher this time around.
There's going to be some guys farther back that are going to have to pit again as well, so...
I would say, yeah, Cheesy and Joey likely going to be tough to make it to the end on those mediums. Aaron on the softs, no way he makes it to the end. Jake may be able to stretch these hards all the way. I think everybody else besides him that just came in there for the hards is safely going to make it to the end. Skinny is coming in now. Skinny puts on mediums. should hopefully go green this time, but I'm not sure because Skinny's still a long way back.
Cole currently has the fastest lap. So if he finishes first and Banjo finishes second, that would put it down to, I believe, a 4-point gap that Banjo would be leading by at the end of this race, if that happens. Well, it all depends here, as we can see somebody from outside of there, Garrison. Or who knows, Jake could keep the lead here. Are they
Yeah.
this time? Or no?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Good race here for Bama as he's taking advantage of some misfortunes. Stayed out of trouble. As I was talking about Aston Martin having a bounce back race, but it looks like more of the same right now. I've had some bad luck this race. 7th and 10th.
Yeah, unfortunate for them. Just not been the run they've been looking for lately. I think Slurp has said he's been disappointed with his speed as a whole on the new game.
Yeah, there's been some jokes from retirement out of both of the Aston Martin drivers, but
oh, there's been plenty from both of them. That's for sure. Alright, so we will be going back racing with 12 to go. With Jake once again leading the way, but on old tires compared to everyone else in the field. Cole, Banjo, Garrison, Bama round out the top 5. Then you have McKinnon, who's run well all race. Slurp, JB, Cheesy, Joey. Aaron has a drive-through for speeding under safety car. Cheesy has a 3-second. No other penalties to talk about. I think this is going to get pretty wild right here. Jake waits. Still waiting, still waiting. There he goes. Actually got a decent jump. Cole gonna have to fend off Banjo from behind. Is Garrison going for the move on Banjo? Went for third right here.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Banjo stops just back in front of him, but Garrison's still trying to peek his nose in there. Slurp takes 6 from McKinnon behind those two.
Something happened with Josh Brown. He just full speed to the corner and ghosted him.
Oh, Cole tries to go for the move, but now Banjo has to check up because of it. Now here comes Garrison, and once again for a big move for third. Jake goes wide. There goes Cole for the lead. Banjo looking for a 2-for-1. He's going to get it. That's Garrison. And Garrison moves to second as well. Banjo jumps to third. What a move there from Garrison. He took advantage of the slowness, and now Banjo trying to come back at him. Banjo using a lot of battery to the inside. He will go of the Alpine. Side by side for second. Here comes Slurp to the inside of Jake for fourth. Oh, there's contact between the two. What a battle we're seeing right here. Slurp still side by side with Jake. As Garrison fends off Banjo for second.
Jake in the wall.
As Jake losing multiple spots now. Also just made some contact with Joey, it looks like. Jake falling down to 8th already on the restart. We saw a fantastic battle there between the two in-season tournament opponents, Garrison and Banjo. Remember, whoever finishes higher of those two will win the first ever in-season tournament and $25 bonus that comes with it. Caution out for... that's Aaron, I believe.
At least I'm
might have been Josh. I'm not sure which one it was.
Josh was that same gap. I think it was somebody else. I can't tell.
And, oh, Josh has major wing damage. It probably is for him. Oh, Garrison time penalty. Slurp time penalty.
Wow.
Whoa. And what? So McKinney just got one. Joey just got one as well. What just happened?
Well, I think I'm completely wrong about the trouble spot of penalties. It's definitely through that first sector. That's where they're all
We just had
having it.
4
Oh my
people
goodness.
get time penalties in the same section of the track. All on the same lap. Oh my goodness, that is huge because Garrison's obviously in the fight for the win, so is Slurp.
Well, this is
And Josh is out of the session.
the bad for
No
Cole.
real surprise there. He was stuck a lap down.
I mean,
Yeah, it's really bad for Cole. You're right.
he had the chance to come out of here only down 1 if Banjo finished 3rd, but now he's going to be in 2nd comfortably with a 3-second penalty for Garrison.
Unless we decide there's something up with those penalties, because it is kind of weird that they happen all in a row. Oh, there's some contact. Garrison going for the lead there. He took it away. Cole now falls to 2nd. I think Garrison realized now that he has that penalty, he has to try to push as much as he can, as he takes fastest lap there as well. Bama just off this lead battle. On board with Slurp, trying to get into the mix. His teammate Joey in 8th place right now. We mentioned the battle between McLaren and Aston, the constructors for 2nd place in that. You have Cole 2nd, Cheesy 7th, Slurp 4th, Joey 8th right now. As Cole will retake P1 away. And Joey gets by Cheesy. For 7th, but goes a little bit wide. Cheesy might have run back at him, but Joey will maintain the spot there. They both are trying to close on McKinnon, who's in 6th. Aaron did come down and serve his drive-through, but he is all the way down in 14th now.
Cover under a blanket.
Oh my goodness, everyone got on the brakes so early right there. That allowed Slurp to close back right back into everybody. Under 10 to go now. We have a 4-car battle for the win here in the first ever Miami Grand Prix. Could it be back-to-back wins for Garrison? Could it be a huge win for Cole in the championship fight? Could it be another win for Banjo getting pinned back on the top step for the first time since Spa? Or could it be the long-awaited first win of the season for Slurp, who, as we just talked about, has not had the season he has wanted so far? Would be a huge win for him, for his confidence, and to get him back in the fight with Cole and Banjo for the championship. Oh, that was Slurp hard at the wall off of a 16. As Garrison closes under 2/10, but looks like it's not trying to make the move here. No moves being made by the top 4. So we come to 8 to go.
Jake is falling down like a rock. Almost went down to 13th there, but he hit the inside wall.
And Jake all the way out of the points now. Probably would have been better for him to pit because I think he was 7th or 8th before that safety car. Now obviously well outside of the points. And there's another time penalty for Cheesy. He already had 3 seconds, now he has 6 seconds. And Leafy gets a time penalty as well. JB currently holding on to the last point spot over Boyd as Aaron gets another time penalty. Boyd 3 seconds back. But as we talked about a minute ago, with those time penalties, it's really going to be a battle between Cole and Banjo for the win, unless they themselves get penalties, which seems decently likely because of the amount of people that have them. Still no change at the front as we come to 7 to go, and there's another one for Aaron.
Top 4 all staying with each other. Another one for, oh, that's for speeding. Oh man, he's
and there goes Aaron.
It shouldn't bring out anything.
Nope, he's in the pits. Road. Should be good.
Yeah.
Rough race for Aaron, unfortunately. He had a really good race last week. I believe he finished 7th in Canada last week. Not the race he was looking for here in Miami tonight. JB by Skinny for P9. So we're watching a unique angle here of Garrison's onboard, but now it switches back as we go to the DRS zone. A little bit of gap now between Garrison and Banjo. I think all these guys are just hanging out and waiting for the last few laps.
Garrison has kind of been a cushion for Cole since he got that penalty. Since Garrison got that penalty, it's just kind of a buffer as a car, because either way, if that penalty does stand right now, Garrison would be below the first and third, Cole and Banjo in the results.
Yep, looking like Banjo will be the excuse me, winner of the tournament, and there is now 9 seconds of penalties for Cheesy.
I said 9 seconds.
Which is that's gonna drop him out of the points.
In this race, but I told him he's probably gonna get 9 seconds, so.
Skinny and JB battle again, as Skinny had just retaken 9th away. Slurp is now 3 seconds out of Bama, meaning he would not lose any positions as a result of this time penalty.
Just tapped the wall there. Just kissed it.
Could that be Bama's opening? But no, Cole pulls away with using battery. Even with the DRS, can Garrison get there in time? He has used all his battery and will not get there. It'll be 5 to go at the line in the first ever Miami Grand Prix. We have a 4-car battle for the win. Four-car battle for the win, and in this battle are our 2 finalists, and Cheesy has sped in the pits, gave himself even more penalties, and would not be surprised if he calls it a race, but nope, going on to softs. And maybe trying to take, McKinney gets a penalty as well. Cheesy and Skinny both onto softs here to the end. Jake is also into the pits off those super old hard tires. That's going to promote Leafy into the points. And Boyle another one, the 3-second penalty for him, meaning we only have a few drivers that have not gotten time penalties in this race.
Garrison put up a flyer, a 1:29.9, where he has the fastest lap right now.
But Garrison is in danger of losing DRS off of Cole here.
That took it away from Cole,
just going
who
to be
did
in
have
it
before. So yeah, only face value on points determining that gap between Cole and Banjo after this race, assuming Garrison keeps that, is he's going to try to take it away. But either way, on track battle for this podium, it's going to be different than what it looks like with these guys with penalties.
Going to be very difficult for Garrison or Slurp to get a 3-second gap over Cole and Banjo here, meaning that it's likely a 2-car battle for the win. But Cole's still holding on. He has led ever since the restart. And oh, that's another time penalty for Slurp. That's 6 seconds for him. That's going to knock him behind Bama, as JB is just pitted for softs as well. That's going to put Skinny back into the points.
Angelo got past Garrison there. But then look at the lead Cole has gotten.
Yeah, as a result of that, Cole is pulled away. But now it's going to be straight up between Cole and Banjo. This is a huge swing in the championship for whoever can win this race. Garrison seeming to fall off a little bit now as Banjo stretching out the gap on him. But Banjo does not have DRS on Cole, and Cole has the battery advantage here on the straightaway, meaning he's going to be able to stretch out that gap even more to 1.4. Garrison has a huge run with DRS. Is he going to make the move on Banjo? Looks like he's lifting and not going to, but Cole is pulling away now with 3 laps to go. Banjo likely going to need a mistake. The gap is almost it's over 2 seconds now. What a turn of events that was. Cole went from holding off Garrison, who was in DRS safely and just a few tenths back, to now having a 2-second lead over Banjo.
Boyle pulling a switchback on Leafy here. Great battle for E8.
It's a really good run for both of those guys, Boyle and Leafy. And there is Cheesy taking fastest lap. He got it.
Doesn't really affect the points,
129.68.
but it takes it away from anybody. Actually, he could still.
No, yeah, he does get it.
No, but
actually, no, he's not gonna be in the points as Garrison
19
is
seconds, yeah, no way.
Back by Banjo for second.
That should just even it out. Oh, Skinny
with a penalty there as well. And I think these guys have given up on the chase for the win, because Cole is gone.
Cole knows how important this is. This battle for the championship. There's no other in-season tournament to worry about. He knows the gap. He's been trying to lower it and lower it, and he has been doing so. It's been shrinking week by week. It stretched out a bit last week, but Cole is not going to let that happen back-to-back weeks. And here he is trying to lower it as we've got, what, 4 races after this? Something like that? 4 or 5?
6.
6. Okay, well, 6 races left. We got a couple of sprints in there, too.
Yeah, we have one next week, actually. Talk about that in a little bit. We are under 2 to go now, as there's yellow in sector 3 for... That's an Aston. That's Joey, I think. No, maybe that wasn't him. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, Joey's actually by himself here. He's got some penalties kind of running by himself. To see what the amount of these penalties are, how it will shake out. So Cheesy has 19 seconds, and now he actually lost a spot to Skinny.
Yeah, so no way Cheesy's going to get points tonight. Slurp and... Oh, they're going to be 3 wide for second here going into the left-hander. Slurp gets a 2-for-1 pass there as Banjo falls all the way to 4th. Now Slurp and Garrison side by side. They're still going to be side by side all the way through the technical section, and Garrison retakes second away.
This is an opportunity
Remember,
for
Banjo likely
Bama.
going to get second here, because Garrison has 3 seconds penalties, Slurp has 6. But up ahead of these guys, Cole is on a Miami cruise all the way down to the white flag as Joey gets a time penalty. 1 to go in Miami for Cole.
Bama right now.
He went back to back. He went back to back at Baku and Bahrain. before Garrison won last week. Cole looking for his 4th win of the season. And with Slurp losing touch with Garrison, there's a world where Garrison may be able to get 3 seconds ahead of Banjo here and keep second.
Another 2 seconds, I believe. That's all order.
Slurp actually got back with him there. The gap was bigger for a moment.
Yeah, but Bama, I think, might jump Slurp there for
Yeah, Bama
4th.
is going to jump Slurp for sure.
Yeah, that 3-wide battle kind of solidified it. Caden,
Cole and Banjo are currently
McKinnon.
tied for the most wins in the season with 3. But the tie is going to be broken right now, as Cole is going to come through the final corner, and Coleus the Gamer is going to become the first ever winner in Miami in Formula Costco history. Cole wins his 4th race of the season and shrinks the championship lead as... Oh, Banjo was crashed at the line, but still is going to come home with 2nd. Bama does jump Slurp for 4th. McKinnon comes home 6th. And we'll have to see how the penalties shake out between Boyd and
Battle
Leafy.
for
Boyd
7th
currently
here.
7th. Who's going to get it at the line between Boyd and Leafy? Boyd going to hang on and make it a very, very good day for Mercedes as they finish. Joey DNFs on the last lap.
So
that's going to be no points for him in the 2nd Aston. And Jake will come home 13th.
So if I check this, yep. Nobody is going to get a fastest lap point as Cheesy drops just outside of there. Heck of a race by guys like Boyd and Leafy coming back. And
Mercedes as a whole coming home 6th and 7th. Great race for them.
And a great job McKinnon built that gap. He was able to afford a 6-second penalty by quite a big margin.
As there's Cole celebrating win number 4. And the gap shrinks from 12 to 5 in the championship. Banjo still leads, but the gap is closer than it has been in a long time. Even after Cole went back-to-back, the gap was 8. It is now 5. As there you see a lot of McLaren on the award screen. Cheesy gets driver of the day and fastest lap. Cole gets cleanest driver. Jake gets most overtakes, even though he's definitely not in a Williams. I'm not sure what that's about. And it says Cheesy's in a racing poll as well.
I think
this lobby has been something else.
Driver of the day should be Leafy. It might have supposed to be, and maybe he gave it to Cheesy, because I think Leafy. Well, he started in the back, didn't he? And it got up to 8th for a points finish. There's some other guys out of the points like Skinny and Boyd. Nice job by them. But probably Skinny, I mean, really this is attrition getting in the points. He had a lot of issues in this one.
I believe those were Boyd's first points of the season.
Yeah, he struggled in the game.
Good for him. Alright, let's talk to our podium. That would have been quite the accomplishment there, Garrison. Hi, Cole.
Yeah, as of 10 seconds ago. I mean, I didn't get driver of the day. Yeah, I didn't get. What? Oh, you know what? He didn't. He hasn't. The Normie's still here, which is a good thing, I guess. For now. Just don't invite Banjo.
Yeah, let's hope that it doesn't die again.
We're good for now. Ooh. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but I broke the ass. I was like, oh, I'm good. Yeah. You probably could pass me a couple of times, but thank God you didn't. I was chilling for a majority of it. Nah, I was.
Well, before you say too much, we should probably get to the P3 interview. We got to
Yeah.
say some of it for the official. Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna say it again, probably.
Justin Banjo's here. Nice.
I'm still alive for now.
Okay, well, I guess we should start it, right? P3.
Yep, go ahead.
Here for Garrison. You ended up getting a penalty late in this. How do you think you could have avoided that, and how do you think that changed how you drove these last couple of laps?
Just not be an idiot. That was fully on me. I was just not paying attention. Track limits were definitely an issue for a lot of people today, which weren't an issue in quali for some reason. I don't know what happened between quali and the race, but we had good pace, we had good strategy, and it just didn't come to us in the end. But there's always next week.
Shit. Oh yeah. Okay, so with that safety car and that how did you see that situation with Jake getting the lead, and how did you perceive that and battle through that twice, having to get through him in P1? First time was unintentional through that glitch, and how did you see that through your windshield?
It was
Wait,
kind of goated.
Halo.
Loved seeing Jake in the lead for a little bit. That was great. Um, it was a really interesting scenario he had with the safety car being a little bugged out, but it definitely added another aspect to the race, and it was a really fun last stint trying to get around Jake, and yeah, it was a fun last stint.
So with this finish here, you should get up to P4 in the standings, as DeMeo did not race.
Christ.
Um, so how has that been for you, rising up
That's wild.
these points so quick, and does that kind of ease you a bit now in these points, or are you still going to be racing the exact same these final few weeks?
Yeah, no, you don't let up. We're only halfway through the season, around about, so there's still a lot more to go through, and a lot more races to challenge for wins. That's crazy that I'm already fourth in points. I mean, I don't think I've been outside of the top 6 so far, so I'm just trying to keep pace with all the top guys and see if we can pull out a few more podiums and wins.
Yeah, well, I think you've been the biggest, I think, surprise story through this season. Probably one of these top 3 guys, honestly. These
Thank
last
you.
couple of weeks, his slurp has kind of fallen off a bit. He's
Don't
officially
don't
washed.
diss.
Yeah, don't diss,
it's
bro.
over.
Don't
He
diss.
finished
It's over.
third.
Wow.
He finished third today.
It's over.
He was cooking.
And yeah, that's your P3 finisher, Garrison. As we're gonna wait, Banjo has something.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get his oh, there it is. Perfect timing. Alright, Banjo's essay from his P2 today. Not really much of an essay, but he says, not much to say to be honest. Highlight of the day was getting pulled despite strict track limits. Then in the race, the safety cars, again, were bad timing for me. And Jake staying out on the restarts didn't help either, but at least I managed second still because of Garrison and Zillerp's penalties. Just hoping for more safety car free races in the future. That is Banjo's statement for his P2 safety car merchant. And with that, we'll move on to our winner, Cole, the first and only winner of the Miami Grand Prix in form of the Costco.
Hell yeah.
Were you confident coming into this race, or how'd you feel?
Fuck no. I'm gonna be. I don't think I've done more than 3 laps at this track. The whole, I guess, game cycle. But in the middle of the race, I was like, oh, I'm pretty fast on the straightaway. And then I realized everybody was on a 3, and I was on a 4. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. And then I, was fine after that.
So as the race went on, I know you said you weren't didn't do much practice, but did you kind of improve as the race went on? And then what happened with the safety car strategies there at the end for you?
Yeah, I definitely felt I got better over the race. Once I lost DRS like the first first 3 laps, I was like, oh, I'm pretty bad. And then I got it back around lap 6 or 7. I was like, oh, I'll be all right. And the first safety car came out. I was like, okay, whatever. I put the mediums on. Everybody else went on hards. I was assuming I was gonna, drive away a little bit, but Banjo was pretty quick. But even if the second safety car came out, I still think I would have been really good for the win because I would have pitted 5-ish laps before everybody else put the hards on. Then Ben had a huge undercut, and they would have pit with whatever 6 laps left, and then yeah, something like that. And I mean that would have been like 4 or 5 seconds ahead. I just don't think they would have caught up by then. So even if the safety car didn't come out, I think I would have still had it. But safety car definitely did help a little because obviously clean air, and I'm on equal tires as everybody. I knew I had the pace over everybody anyway. So second safety car helped a lot.
And with the win, you closed the championship gap down to just 6 points to Banjo with 6 races to go. How are you approaching the rest of the season in that battle?
I'm going into every race just making sure I beat him, to be honest. I don't really care if Garrison wins, or Slurp wins, or Joey wins, or DeMeo wins, whoever the hell, whatever
Joey's
happens.
not winning.
Alright, man. I wanted to make sure I beat Banjo, and that's what I did. I wish he did finish 4th like he did on track, but Slurp and Garrison suck.
Yeah.
They're so fucking ass. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think the goal for the rest of the season is just to beat Banjo every single race, and then after that, the championship will probably come down to the wire. But I think I like my chances. Oh, good.
Oh no!
I said he was washed, but I mean, maybe if you get a podium, in the past
Oh
God.
3 weeks. I don't
Shots fired. I have to say before we sign off here, Garrison, that decision for you pitting, then not pitting, then pitting again was kind of ridiculous. I don't know how you made it to pit road.
I full disclosure, I didn't mean to do that. I thought I had it in AI in the pit lane. I thought it was all good, and then it started to turn me out, and I saw the wall coming up in front of me. I was like, "Fuck."
That's crazy.
I'm screwed. But I'm happy. I got a really nice double overtake in the left-hander. That was probably my highlight of the day. But it was unfortunate to get that penalty because I suck. But what do we have? Silverstone.
That was actually it was crazy. We had I think 5 or 6 people
6 or
get
7.
a time penalty on the same lap at the same part of the track.
Yeah.
It was 3 second, 3 second, 3 second, 3 second, 3 second, all in a row. It was ridiculous.
It was horrible.
Call back to you for one final question. We go to Silverstone next week. We're doing another sprint race there, reverse Silverstone sprint. How are you feeling about Silverstone?
I love that track.
Well,
Hopefully,
Could not have said that in a more American accent. That's
I love that track.
hopefully, I can. Again, the goal is really just to beat Banjo. That track isn't the worst for dirty air. I think I don't know.
No, it's not too bad.
I feel like it's not that bad. There's a lot of DRS, so I mean it won't be that bad. I won't be able to break away as easily, but I did start last season and win pretty convincingly. And Banjo finished 17th, so Let's just do that
Can we
again.
have that again? Yeah, can we
Yeah,
have
let's just
that
do that
again?
again.
All right, well, Cole, congratulations on win number 4. You're now the winningest driver of the season once again,
W's.
and you're the first ever Miami Grand Prix winner.
Shout out.
Congratulations.
Two
you.
first time track winners in a row. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. With that being said, we're going to sign off here from Miami. As we just mentioned, Cole gets win number 4, makes the championship gap just 6 points. However, good news for Banjo, he does win the in-season tournament over Garrison,
Boo.
which means he will get $25, which is really just 15 because 10 of it was his own money.
You know what? He needs it more
So
than
congratulations
I do. He
to
needs it more than I
Banjo
do.
on that. And we go to Silverstone next week. It'll be 8 p.m. start with the reverse sprint race, and then we will do qualifying and do the full Grand Prix like normal. But yeah, our second reverse sprint of the season next week, and we will see you guys from Silverstone for the British Grand Prix next Tuesday night. See you.